for our first one here, easiest kind. How many moles of ammonium bromide are there in 200 grams? So only the 3-mark type of question here. So first off, give them a mark if they have their givens written down, which includes calculating the molar mass of ammonium bromide, which contains 1 nitrogen, 14.01 grams per mole, 4 hydrogens, 4.04 grams per mole, okay, and 1 bromine, 79.9 grams per mole, for a total of 97.95 grams per mole. Okay, so 1 mark for their givens there. We don't have to manipulate the mole equation. We just need to write it down and plug our numbers into it. So if they have 200 grams over 97.95 grams per mole, give them a mark for that. And that should come out to 2.04 moles for their third and final mark. Make sure they have the units there. Okay, it must be in moles. That's wrong. Doesn't have units, it's wrong. No. Guys, it's got to have units or it's wrong. Okay, it's not half off either. An answer without units is just wrong. Okay. All right. Any other questions on number 1? All right. For number 2, we have 12 moles of iron 3 bromide. What is its mass? All right, so we've got N equals 12 moles. Okay, the question told us that, and it told us that it was iron 3 bromide. So we got iron here, 55.85, and there's only one of them. And then we got 3 bromines, so 79.9 times 3, giving us a total of 295.55 grams per mole. All right, so 1 mark for their givens. Okay, we're looking for the mass, which means we need to manipulate the mole equation for little m. So we multiply both sides by big M. That brings big M over to this side here. So if they have the manipulation, they can have a mark for that. Okay, so that's right there. They get a mark for also plugging in the numbers correctly. 12 moles times 295.95 grams per mole. And their fourth and final mark is for the mass, which is 3,546.60 grams. I'll take it, but we did say 2 decimal places, right? All right, any other questions on that one?
So do you get full marks if you get the answer right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, if they have the answer right, I still give them full marks, but if they're not showing all their work, it's going to come back to bite them later. Okay. Okay. Any other questions on this one? Did this one look at all familiar?
Yeah.
It should, because we did it the first day as an example. Sometimes I get lazy. Yeah, I was on one of the other quizzes too. Sometimes I get really lazy when I make up questions. That's why you should really pay attention. Okay. All right. Question number 3. We got lithium sulfide. This one also look familiar? It should have. We did yesterday. Yeah, we did. Yeah. Okay. Again, this is just me rewarding you for paying attention. Okay, so we got 1.5 times 10 to the 25 molecules of lithium sulfide. Okay, I think it was 4.5 yesterday, but I mean, it's the same question. I changed like one number. All right, so first off, we got to calculate the molar mass of lithium sulfide. Lithium sulfide is Li with S, but this is a -2 and this is a +1, so we have Li2S. So 6.94 times 2 plus the mass of sulfur, 32.07, giving us 45.95 grams per mole. Okay, so you can give them 1 mark for that. The next thing we have to do is calculate the number of moles using Avogadro's number and the number of molecules. So we're going to divide those, because taking the number of molecules and dividing by the number of molecules per mole makes molecules cancel and leaves me with moles. So give them 1 mark for that calculation. It comes out to 24.917 moles. Okay. Well, they probably just wrote that down. I'm hoping they kept all their decimals, because we've had that discussion as well, right? You can write down less decimals, but keep them all in your calculator. Well, no, because it's moles. So they must have got an exponent mixed up here, I would think, is probably what happened. If they have the method, you can give them the mark for the method, but they're going to have most of the other stuff wrong here. Okay, now we need to calculate the mass of that material. So we have to manipulate the mole equation. So we're going to, again, multiply both sides by big M. It's going to come over here. Okay, so give them a mark if they have that manipulation. Okay, that's the mark that wasn't on here initially. 1 mark for plugging in their numbers. So the molar mass, or sorry, the number of moles, 24.917, times the molar mass, 45.95 grams per mole. And their fifth and final mark, That should be 1,144.93 grams. Make sure they have the units there.